Nein! Du komische Automat. Ich möchte mich gerne bewerben. Deutschland der Ausgabe musst du erfahren haben. Okay, alle zu klar. Inspiration und Unternehmen. Überhaupt nicht. Wir schicken einen Datenverwaltung. Sehr gut. Abschluss hast du? Kein von diesen. Vorbestraft. Wir haben eigentlich. Wir haben das Gespräch wieder. Ja, jetzt ist ja langsam gut, aber ich habe einen echten Job, aber ich brauche jetzt hier kein Bewerbungsgespräch, ne? Ich mal den ab, wenn er mir das nicht gibt, ne? Wollte ich nur kurz sagen.
Ryujin Industries, can I help you?
Ja.
You must be one of the candidates that Imogene Salzo is interviewing today.
Mhm. Hab zwar vor 2 Sekunden meine Bewerbung abgegeben, ja.
Take another left at the conference room, follow it around to the right and up a small flight of stairs. Then take a left and keep heading that way until you see her office. Sounds like a maze, right? So if you want me to walk you back there or have any questions, just let me know.
Ja, tatsächlich einfach fragen.
And hopefully I have some answers.
Ich glaube, wir über uns
Between
sprechen.
you and me, I think Imogene is about done with the whole process. You won't believe the people we've been getting. I heard the hiring algorithm Yuko made approved all applicants. And of course Yuko bailed when interview time hit. It's technically her job. And Imogene is furious.
Aber hätte alles antippen können, okay. Ich will mal schon sagen.
Imogene Salzo is my idol.
Oh.
She's ruthless, but still knows how to behave around everyday people, if you know what I mean.
Ah, okay.
She's probably next in line to take over for Ularu Chen, head of operations here, which would be a godsend considering Chen has no filter and loves to speak her mind. No one loves brutal honesty that much.
Genau, tut überhaupt.
You're serious? Well, Ryujin is the tech industry leader in the settled systems, mostly known for neuroamps, which exploded on the scene about 15 years ago. Other than that, our products include operating systems, security, various quality of life improvements for the home. We're like a full package.
Cool.
If you really want more info, I'd recommend reading up at one of the kiosks. They've got this company's entire history listed. At least the history they want you to know.
Ich möchte das nicht lesen, aber okay. Bin ich bereit.
Good. Best not keep Imogene waiting too long. And the offer still stands if you need someone to show you the way.
Mir wächst den Beruf nicht selbst.
Well, good luck then. I'm sure I'll see you on your way out.
Than the last one.
Nö, ich habe mich vor 2 Sekunden beworben. Also, wie soll ich vorbereitet sein?
All right, just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist here at Ryujin Industries. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart Yuko is indisposed at the moment, so
Ja.
here I am. We're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently, our algorithm has failed us and believes you to be a decent match, which I'll take up with our technicians later. So, let's get this over with. Why do you want to work for Ryujin Industries?
Bei der Automaten hergequatscht hat. Warum nicht?
An excellent question, especially since when asked how familiar you were with Ryujin, you answered, not at all. I'm sure you just did your homework before the appointment, right? But let's move on.
Ich hab zur Abwahl niemals gesagt.
Consider yourself qualified for a job like this?
Es gibt keinen, den ich nicht
I
machen
can't
kann.
help but wonder if that's why you're here today and not behind bars, considering your track record. And yes, of course we know you have one. Yuko's algorithm at least hasn't failed us there. Your past is not a concern, for now. Just know that we have ways of keeping an eye on you around here.
Ja, ja.
How motivated are you to succeed?
Ja, den Job alles
All
geben.
in, huh? At least that's an attitude we can work with here. And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in?
Ja, einfach diese Frage. 5 Jahre Leistung. Ich glaub, der...
Disclosure? It's all about making deals with the right people around here. You put those skills of yours to good use and choose the right sides. You probably won't be running the place, but you'll be right next to the one who does.
Cool.
So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my job, you're hired.
Oh,
On
das war einfach.
probationary period, of course.
Cool.
First order. There's a meeting starting soon, and I need you to pick up the coffee order at Terra Brew. Fairly easy, so you shouldn't be able to screw it up. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for Imogene Salzo, and you should get served right away.
Ja, entschuldige dein Kaffee. Okay.
I
Hey.
got the memo from Imogene to add you to the system. So it sounds like congratulations are in order. You must have really nailed that interview.
Mhm. Danke, wir sehen uns schließlich.
Oh yes, get used to seeing this handsome face every day. Anyway, just wanted to welcome you to the dysfunctional family.
Yes.
Hallo.
Hi there. Is it welcome?
Oh, the Ryujin order. You must be new. What happened to Tomo? Did he finally get that promote?
I got fired is what happened.
Oh.
And this is the soulless suit they got to replace me.
Tomo, I'm sorry. I know how hard you were working for that promotion.
4 years behind a desk, getting coffee, kissing up to that high and mighty Ularu Chen, just to get replaced by this nobody?
Ja. Wirklich leid, dass du gefeiert wurdest.
I bet you are. No one's ever sorry in this business. And now that I've been terminated, it's only a matter of time before they send you after me. So I'm taking matters into my own hands.
Ja?
Believe me, it's either you or me.
Ganz ruhig. Bitte hinter über die Sache.
I'll tell you what. You get one chance to prove you deserve this job. Change my mind and I'll walk away. Fail? And I think you know where this is headed.
Ja, eine Kugel in deinem Kopf. Max sein, gut ausgebildet, wenn ich einfach stirbst du.
You can't be that good. Not yet.
Doch. Gut nach mir. Moment zu haben.
Nobody wants that.
Ja. Jetzt merkt sich mal
I'm
sowas.
trying to be reasonable here.
Gut.
Look, at some point, Ularu really will send you after me. Just promise me you'll remember this. That when I came after you, I gave you the chance to talk me down.
Warum solltest du mich schicken?
Let's just say, Ryujin doesn't like loose ends. Chen fired me, and now she's gonna see me as a liability. And that's why it's just a matter of time before our paths cross again. Okay, and when they do, I'm just hoping you'll listen to me, like I listened to you.
Natürlich.
You're either one of the few good people in Neon, or you already know a thing or two about leverage. Just don't make me regret this.
Ich bin ein Wetter.
Hey, no worries on anyone calling security here. Take it from me, Ryujin will handle any drama that may come from this. You'll want to be sure to report it to them.
Ja, du willst schon das klären?
Ryujin has connections everywhere. Even Benjamin Bayer.
Hm.
You know, the very man that runs Neon.
Ja, der mir ein Kopfgeld auf mich aufgesetzt hat.
Just getting in with them, you're setting yourself up for life. Well, provided you don't get fired first, of course.
Kannst du mir mehr
I've
erzählen?
been Ryujin's errand boy for some time now. Lots of ambition. Dying to get up that food chain, if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
He always seemed really nice, so a stunt like that? I never saw it coming.
Nimm auf die Bestellung
Yes,
davon.
of course. Here it is. Oh, and please let Mr. Cho know that we did have the recommended maintenance done. I triple-checked the grind myself, and a mistake like that will never happen again.
Okay. Hallo, dein
Well, the
Kaffee.
coffee is still hot considering the time it took you to get it. You either need to learn this city or how to deal with distractions. So, what was the holdup?
Was will ich? Kommt nicht mehr vor.
Personal. Huh. I suppose that's one way to put it. I know that Tomo Higashi, an ex-employee of ours, accosted you at the Terra Brew. And before you get any ideas, no, the barista didn't sell you out. Ryujin has enough connections in Neon that an incident like this would never slip by. Deception aside, some of us are impressed by how you handled the situation and would like to try you out in a different role at the company. And since Yuko isn't here to object, your new position starts right now. So, congratulations, you've been promoted. Not bad for your first day.
Super, ich würde einfach Kaffee holen. Der andere hat 4 Jahre gebraucht, nur Kaffee zu holen und wird trotzdem gefeuert. Danke.
You say that now, but let's move on to the details. I'm promoting you to junior operative. The position is a bit more complicated and completely confidential. Your main duty is to add influence when necessary to ensure success of the business. Any questions so far? Like any good corporation, we consider what we do here to be a trade secret. If others knew and could mimic our actions, it would take away our edge.
Ergibt Sinn. So, wie soll ich unseren Erfolg gewährleisten?
Well, it depends on the job, really.
Okay.
If someone can't be persuaded with words, perhaps a more forceful approach is necessary. Basically removing obstacles from the equation.
Okay, was genau meinst du mit
In a
eingreifen?
case where a threat to success is established, one of us is sent out to create a more desired outcome. This may be through a conversation or presenting some new information. It's all very situational, as you'll soon see.
Okay, dann aber dann fragen.
Really? Well, this transition may be easier than I thought. Now, let's get that coffee delivered. I'll gladly take mine. And since Yuko's still a no-show, feel free to keep hers. The other recipients are eagerly waiting for you in the conference room.
Coffee. You'd think we'd want to support our own subsidiary and get tranquility more often, but Terra Brew it is.
It's a white and terrible
Terra
running.
Brew would be a substantial purchase, but we fully intend to develop the Tranquility brand. Current projections are set to surpass Terra Brew within the next 5 years.
Cool.
Tea-talk aside, allow me to introduce myself.
Nee, du hast nur über den Kaffee gelästert.
Chief Financial Officer.
Ah.
I'll be the one deducting expenses from your pay every time you manage to screw up. Which, hopefully, won't be often.
Wenn jemand du willst von mir nichts abzubilden.
We'll see. We've yet to have an operative with a perfect record. This introduction was not annoying. I hope our future encounters are as productive.
Okay.
Just what I needed. Imogene said she hired someone new.
Mhm,
I'm
das bin
Genevieve,
ich.
Head of Marketing and Public Relations.
Schön, dich kennenzulernen.
Likewise. Anyway, it's good to put a face to the new operative. The only question now is how much work are you going to be?
Du hast zum Beispiel keine Sorgen
Yeah,
machen.
that's what they all say. Just know that one screw up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless nights for me and my team.
Jupp.
So, any precautions you can take will be greatly appreciated.
Hey.
Coffee, finally. Well, let's have a look at you.
Was
That
das
depends
ist.
on your actions going forward. I'm Alexis Price, head of the legal department here, and I'll be direct. Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witnesses getting arrested, are my troubles. So steer clear of law enforcement. We may have
Ich bleibe alle Zeugen um.
Administrator Bayou and the Freestar Rangers, but they aren't the ones I prefer to abuse.
Ich bin auch Freestar Ranger. Ich werde mein
Let's
Bestes
hope
geben.
your best is good enough.
Hey.
So, fetching coffee 1 minute and junior operative the next. Camden Cho, supply chain manager for Ryujin. We won't work together much, but as part of the same department, hopefully I'll be seeing you around.
Schön. Die brauchst Magde hätte mir eine 3-mal persönlich gecheckt.
Ah, so she remembered. Not that I expect much out of Terra Brew coffee, but hey, I suspected their grinder was on its last leg. Anyway, welcome to the team. Oh, and just a heads up, people in your position don't typically see the brighter side of Ryujin Industries. But rest assured, this is a great company, and the work we do goes toward benefiting millions.
Das merke ich mir.
Please do. It's easy to get wrapped up in the bad if that's all you see. Of course, you'll be forming your own opinions as you go. Just keep an open mind. Oh, and thanks for the coffee.
Gut, haben wir eingesprochen, einen Kaffee gegeben. Da ich jetzt aber mal Kaffeejunge bin, hast du bestimmt einen besseren Job für mich. Oder willst du mich noch mal
I hope you
fördern?
enjoyed your little meet and greet. I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the job.
Ja, schon gesagt, wie viel Arbeit ich gemacht habe. Da werde ich nicht aufpassen.
I can only imagine. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started.
Finde ich
We
gut.
reason to believe that our friends at Kelt Corp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract right now.
Okay. Das war ein großer Fehler von mir.
My words exactly. We can't allow them to win the contract, nor can we allow the action to go unpunished. I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need to upload through one of their computers.
So gut, erledigt.
Remember, this is confidential. We can't have anyone at Kelt Corp getting suspicious. When all is said and done, it should be as if you were never there. Here's the data slate. Good luck.
Schönen guten Tag, ich bin gar nicht hier.
If the gangs can keep from killing each other, just might have a good day.
So, ich hoffe von euch guckt jetzt keiner rein. Welches Spiel ist die PC? Das ist mit Schlussgang erwischt. Mist. Kann ich gesehen.
I don't know, but
Hold it right there. You're under arrest. It's been non-stop interruptions since this morning, and I'm not spending.
Muss mir
I
jetzt
can't
schon.
remember if I already searched you.
Well, look who survived their first assignment. How'd it go? Anything to report?
I know what you mean, but that's your missing piece right there.
Das ist schon.
Fair question. We may have plenty of eyes and ears out there, but I'm still going to need an answer. I heard you made quite the scene in the trade tower. Something I explicitly told you we wanted to avoid.
Digga, was wäre ich dafür, dass da jemand hingeguckt hat?
Setbacks mean a lot of things for a lot of people. Payoffs, cover stories, cleanup crews. You get my drift. The cleaner your work, the more intact your payments stay. I'm sure you understand.
Ja, dann soll keiner
Luckily,
hingucken beim nächsten Mal.
there'll be no docks in pay today. Just try to be more careful in the future.
Ja, dann soll beim nächsten Mal keiner hingucken.
Exactly. In the meantime, I'll make sure that slate is properly disposed of. So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber mischief, let's try your hand at a little framing.
Und so, bereit.
One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associates and will be sending a representative to Laredo in Aquila City for an evaluation. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating evidence against their company.
Ja, das war aber erledigt.
This one should be easy to pull off. Laredo has their own building, unlike Kelt Corp, so at least there's only a single layer of security to deal with.
Ja, Digga, das Problem war einfach, dass da irgendjemand von denen hingeguckt hat.
Holds confidential files that'll cast the perfect negative light on our friends at Laredo. Now, get going.
Das Problem war bloß, dass ich beim Knacken war und da hat halt irgendjemand hingeguckt.
Clear of the stretch. Lots of crime over there.
So
Okay.
we had to clean up the graffiti on the range again.
You meet all
Why
sorts
don't we
in
just go
Aquila
from
City.
there? It's not like it gets much use.
I need someplace to go.
But you know, stretch trash will come back and loiter, or worse.
Let them. A few beer bottles and graffiti is the least we owe them.
Yes, Miss Lance.
The sales floor is downstairs. If you're looking to browse, you're in the wrong spot.
Ja. Deswegen wird's ja auch bitte gehen. Oder ich zeig dir den Weg nach unten. Würdest du bitte hier weggehen? Würdest du dich jetzt mal nach unten verpissen?
I don't think we typically allow customers up here.
Ja, ich bring dich durch wenn du dich nicht gleich verpisst. Ich geh jetzt runter. Damit du auch mal runterkommst. Ja, oder setz dich wieder hin, damit ich das nicht hochhalten kann. Aber er wird jetzt nicht gesehen, weil er da sitzt. Diesmal hat's keiner gesehen.
I was hoping you'd show up soon. Is it done?
Ja, also ich den dort, ne? Schau.
Excellent. I'll let Ularu know that we can start now. I think it's time to examine a different set of skills.
Okay, bin so bereit.
Nice to see I haven't worn you out yet. Your next assignment is to find the security chief and use some creative thinking to obtain their security keycard. And when I say creative, I don't mean with a weapon. Either look the part and be persuasive, or be quick with your hands.
Okay, dann, ja, weit.
I'm sure you'll be able to get that keycard without incident. Just remember, if anything does happen, it's up to you to bail yourself out.
No loitering. Now move it. You sure you belong here?
Ja. Cool. Gefällt's dir?
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like they own the settled systems. They like to use old abandoned facilities as outposts. You know, the ones left over from the colony war.
Keine gesehen. Hallo, ich bin ein ganz anderer Typ.
Haven't seen you around before. Need help with something?
Ja. Doch, das ist Security Schlüsselkarte.
No questions asked, right? Give me a break. Did my supervisor put you up to this?
Ja, fahren? Ich denke, viel Spaß.
In that case, it sounds like your supervisor should be the one asking me.
Kannst du mal drüber reden? Da kannst du dich ja irgendwie ein.
I thought I made myself clear. I'm not giving you my card.
Ich fahren, das ist nicht
I
wichtig.
hear you, but it doesn't change anything.
Dann mal durch halt da.
Okay, I get it.
Gut.
Here's the card. Just make sure you give it back when you're done.
Das war einfach ganz die Uniform zu kommen, ne? Der Moment, das ist nicht geklaut. Hi.
Hey there. Got that key card for me?
Ja.
Now we're talking. Not bad for a novice. I think you're ready to kick things up a notch. And your timing couldn't be better.
Okay. Du warst bereit, sag ich immer?
It's time for a change of pace. This next assignment requires a bit more discretion for two reasons. First, you'll be dealing with high-level executives, and second, you'll be in the Astra Lounge here in Neon.
Okay.
The assignment is pretty easy. Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity Ltd and Quantum Synergies. Your job is to make sure that deal fails. That's what I'm hoping for. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergy's Executive Director Zola Adisa and their financial manager Arthur Cruz. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I strongly suggest you read them for talking points. Exactly. Those lines are most likely to sway Zola and Arthur away from Infinity, not to mention give them a gentle nudge in our direction. The Infinity Ltd rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an altered version of her presentation to swap out with the original. We've changed several figures, just enough to cause sufficient confusion throughout their meeting.
Ich denke, das natürlich mit
Whenever
chaotisch werden.
executives are faced with numbers that don't properly match up, any faith they may have had will falter. Finally, I recommend dressing appropriately, so I've taken the liberty of having a suit made for you. We need absolute discretion on this one. I don't want any SSNN broadcasts about murder in the Astral Lounge. Got it?
Okay, bin bereit.
I bet you are. Just remember to keep a low profile. Don't let the Astral Lounge distract you too much.
So, ist Self-Made Man. Dafür belegt Personalspann umgeht, Gedanken, Sachen, Fakten und Details, so dass man Quellen Aufklärung seiner Konferenz, die Headset. Profite sind falsch, aber Wirtschaftsführung würde sich erhöhen. Wirtschaftsprofite sind 25,7% höher. Okay, bessere Produkte und Fitness Marketing. Jetzt sind wir mit Ryujin nicht mithalten. Ryujin Industries wird 24 Jahre. Der Lea Butter, isolierte CFO, Section. Ja, dieser Schwester Öffentlichkeitsarbeit im Central Netz. Narzissten basiert davon, wie sie in der Öffentlichkeit wahrgenommen wird, weil es professionelles Auftreten aussieht, geschätzt. Die Innovationsrichtung ist ein Teil von personalen Qualitätsentscheidungen, einer Wesenszielen. Die Version von Ryujin, also die Innovation von Tempi nur führt nicht. Infinity machen jetzt Inhalt waren besondere Aufgaben bei Gelegenheit von Synergies. Hi!
All these years, and Bayou hasn't let this place slip a single notch. The man knows how to run a business.
Gibt's den Erfolg untereinander?
Well, I take that as a compliment. Coming from someone as well dressed as yourself. You either got great taste or great connections. Maybe even both. Tell me, you don't happen to work for Infinity Ltd, do you?
No, ich will nicht wollen, dass ihr das denkt.
Got something against Infinity, I take it. I'd love to hear your reasons why.
Ich will mir sind fingiert, ein Rücktum will beim Kauf.
That's an awfully big claim to make. You'd have to have some inside details on their operation. However, it does match some of my own research that I've been conducting into their finances.
Vielleicht so Wirtschaftsprofite höher.
Aren't you the resourceful one?
Wir hätten das eins davon gebraucht, aber ja.
Insider details I've been getting. Interesting. Look, it was nice meeting you. and I quite enjoyed our little talk. But it sounds like I need to take another look at some data before I head into this presentation of theirs. See you around, and maybe next time I'll be doing business with you.
Mit meiner Chefin bestimmt. Hey.
Someone came dressed to impress. Here on business, or just out to escape?
Ja, ein bisschen von beidem.
Same here. Nothing like a business trip paid in full, especially when there's good downtime.
Veränderungen an der Starfield.
Infinity Ltd.
Der mit Infinity Ltd ist interessant.
You say. By all means, enlighten me.
Ist mal über die Abkürzung Ryujin Industries.
Quantum synergy should never be associated with. I believe our team had thoroughly researched Infinity, but your comment gives me pause.
Bitte willst von der schnellen Anstruktur in einem Flammenvision.
Instability was cited as a pain point, but one we could deal with as long as we maintained control of all joint projects. However, upheaval always comes with its own series of issues. Delays, morale, public perception, and Drexler has yet to prove he can provide the consistency that I would prefer. Perhaps it really is more than I'm willing to undertake. A surprising conversation, and one I would never expect from someone such as yourself.
Yep.
I suppose the old saying, never judge a book by its cover, is appropriate here. It seems I have quite a bit to reconsider now. So it looks like the pleasure aspect of my trip needs to be postponed. Thank you for the insight.
Raus hier. Verdammt, aber hi. Gut, dass du mich rübergekommen bist. Echt nett von dir.
Ready
Hey.
to report? Well, that wasn't too bad, was it?
Gut. Kinderspiel.
You're a natural. I'm not just saying that because I hired you. The Astro Lounge can be overwhelming for some, with all its bells and whistles.
Ja, ich kenne die aber.
Manipulating people who are the equivalent of their boss's boss, most junior level ops would start to show their cracks. Overall, not bad for your first high-profile assignment. You even earned yourself a bonus, which Lyndon was more than happy to give.
Danke, Bonus.
It's well deserved. Just keep making me look good, and there'll be more where that came from.
Cool.